Hello, everyone. We are here. Let's wait for 5 minutes for everyone can join, and it's fine. Let me ping in the chat so we poke everyone, everyone to have. Hello, brother. So let me post the link in the call normal for everyone, not just Bootcamp. But yeah, overall, I was planning to reshuffle the Discord server to reduce the number of channels and keeping it simple, like all the things we have. Like this bootcamp is going on, we have our internship opportunities, we have other things going on. So all and everything at one place, like for the YouTube, like if you want portfolio review, if someone want to have an art review, so where they can sign up, it's like all in one place basically. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we are here. Okay, so basically last week we were not here, so I'll just that's why it's a work session. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just catch up on what we were doing. So it's our same project. I'm gonna open up and gonna see what things we need to fix. So I'm possibly gonna fix those things, and we're gonna make progress, and we're gonna look at some entries from other guys as well. So let's be everyone to join. And yeah, so we're gonna continue. And if anyone has any question, they can ask. Simply. So yeah, all good stuff. And here is our level. So let me share. Here is our church. We were working with church. Last time we added this detail in this part. Only this part we detailed, I believe, last time. Because things takes time now. So yeah, so it was good. And we can make it smaller to here, and then we can put snake scale, like the dragon scale thing here, which is good. Good. Someone asked me today about this shallow water. We tried it, but somehow this simulation is not working in this. Unfortunately, there was this in there was this resim thing. Basically, it react to other things around it. So yeah, so that is not there. And I remember we need to fix the shaders in the trees. There are a lot of. And then we continue. I need to do a pass. We mountain had basically low poly, so that we need to polish. So yeah, so there's a lot of catch up on this side. Overall, this everything is there. Like it's basically this is the like detailing part which take a most amount of time, and we were experimenting things around as well. So yeah, it will take its own time. But I'm happy like things are progressing like this. Right. So these tiny things like there are this hole, this we can fix in our set. But yeah, so this we made from if I is plain with the displacement basically. Yeah, it looked weird. You see here we had details as well. It's not super accurate, but yeah, there. Yeah. And this path is basically we can look and imagine like see this is not super smooth that we need to fix. And look at the scale and whatever happened to it. And because we brought it procedurally, so it is there we need multiple textures for the wall, for the things, and then we need to polish the geometry. And I think we can make it longer, so we don't have any issue blending it with the other part. Yeah, so it can extend. It's like suddenly dropping, so that I'm also not liking in this. So it should be in arch, but slowly degrading into the landscape. And look at this. Yeah. So we don't have any issue with the other side of things. It's however we want to be. It don't look that bad. But like definitely the cliff meshes, it's missing the cliff mesh. So yeah, this could be take a lot of time. Like we need to place cliff meshes, rocks, detailing the textures, polishing the geometry. Like yeah, there is a lot of them, and I'm not putting honestly, I'm not putting that amount of time as much as it require it to be because there is a lot of stuff and yeah, not more excuses. But yeah, I'll try to set 1 or 2 days and finish up at least these uh, these things, like the gray things or whichever. Not everyone need to sit and see. Basically, those things we can remove. It's okay. Okay, let's see. Here is Bondler. Hello, 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 Edward. No worries. I also skipped a few streams. I was not well and busy also, so not fully. And asked but the displacement on the roof, do you need a lot of polish? Yes. And if you watch the stream where they explain the nanite for the first time, they suggested this thing only, like this. It's basically the nanite can handle this mesh much better than if these all things are small, high poly boxes basically. So nanite will be more happy to have you know one single plane with the displacement, and we can definitely reduce it. Like we have it in Blender, we can apply a decimation modifier, and it can definitely handle it so without an issue. So yeah, so we don't need to worry that much about it. Okay, so let's grab our file. I will show you in there. Church. Where is our church? Yep. So let it open. Meanwhile, let me see if someone have any questions. Yeah, so that's basically the poly. So definitely we can reduce. We can just decimate it. So it will have. I think we did. I don't know if you can see it. It's like that now. See, it'll have all the geometry. Wait, I'm not sharing. Here, see. So it's all geometry basically with displacement. We don't need to. You see, it's changing. I think we can see denied. to visualization basically. Wait, let me see where it is. Uh, mm, mm. Linear visualization. See here. So if you go back, it can just automatically make it larger, larger, larger. But definitely we can make it smaller. For it's not an issue. See this. There are landscape also, linear landscape also, which I don't know if how that works. But I'd love to try. There are like new things. Someone told me like they have on GitHub. They have already, so which we can build it on ourselves by ourselves, and then we can use it. And but you know, there's a lot of stuff. Like here we had that. See this we added displacement, and bunch of stuff. So what we can do is if I select this, if I say okay, search decimate, and I want point one, so it make it low poly, right? It's 12,000. If I make it more or less, yeah, 6,000, and still holding up for the shape. And I can link copy modifiers. It's gonna cry for a moment, but then it can apply on everything. Yeah. So we have all these four, and we just export. It takes time to export, as we remember last time. And we have that's if we exporting. Hello designer, how are you? Um, yeah, thank you very much. There's not much progress. It's already like if we skip the last week, it's already 11th week of this boot camp, and should have been more detailed. Basically, I was putting off all the tiny tasks. Basically, cleaning up files. I was putting off those, so it took time. Otherwise, it would have been much much fast. So I'm telling you, like once I'm gonna do these changes, I'm gonna make the clean up the material, re-export them with textures, which we made in one of the stream. Make the high poly version of this mountain. Basically, I like it, but it's don't have enough thing. So I simply export it, and we export it on church land. Uh, so it's here, and it asks. And I think here we have export source mesh, which I've done on. Otherwise, to export nanite mesh for some reason. So yeah, so that's the only thing. Other things we don't need. We don't need LODs or test color or anything. Let's see if there is, but there is not. I know we don't need those. Okay, so once we have it, we're still exporting for some reason. We should check. I should check why. Let's see, it took 2 minutes to export these tiny things. I need to check why it is. Is it because of the instances we have? Let me try. I'll select all these. To want to convert and apply. I don't want to apply the mesh, but just convert. There is. I remember there is something here. Apply. Mm, there is make instance real. So hopefully this break the, oh, it's still linked. Checked. Hmm, because this is the make instance real is the thing. If there is anything, I don't think there is anything else to it. Like if we can convert it to mesh, that's gonna apply all the modifiers and everything to do it like same. Apply. This should be, I don't know, but I know it's still there. I think because of that only it's taking so much time. Otherwise, I'm sure it should not take that much. So if I please read the unwanted one, these are the parts which we have exported. So these also we don't need. Okay, so these are the part we have exported mainly. Let's save it. So let's try exporting again. Let's do the test and also don't want anything unused. I think I deleted accidentally the cube. Wait, the cube of our projected texture, which we need. Thank you for hanging. So we have exported. So just to show you, and we have church and we have roof pieces here. I will re-import. Now if I go again, so let night visualization triangles. You see, it create the triangle. So if I what it is it not the same, but here we have decimated one. I think the roof that one is different. So let me quickly see this one. We need to keep. The rest of the things can go. Yeah, it have decimate this one. So this one is under this roof piece, and it's still taking time. Let's see. Okay, and yeah, we have mountain. Yeah, it's exported in 13 seconds, so which is still faster than the previous one. If we again see the roof piece, this is the one 3 meter. This is the one I think. Yeah, 6 meter. 6 meter. This one. Yeah. So now we have less polish, but it holds the same thing. Yeah. And yeah, so this also need the similarly we need to place this thing. I think we created. I think I deleted accidentally. We have these pieces here already. Cover the corner piece basically. And hello Milan, how are you? Can I replicate this using just normal map? I don't know if my PCB use Nana on this problem. Yes, yes, definitely you can. You don't need to have uh, this much polygons, and even if it's not that much mesh. To be honest, like if even if you use, if I show you back again, these are 25,000 for now here, because this I think the both side right now we can mirror it, but it's if you're not able to this not able to handle, we only need to worry about the this like the silhouette. So what you can do, you can add cut loops. These each one does not matter that much, but you can create cut loop. Okay. And if you want to make it more for example, if I show you here on this one, I'll try on this. So this is, oh sorry, I'm not sharing, sorry. So yeah, so this you can share basically what I was saying. Mainly what matter is the silhouette. Like imagine this is uh, the piece, right? So this silhouette matter more than anything else, right? So if I go to wireframes, you see it's like this stepping, and in between you can do, and you can fake it also. You don't need that many polygons, to be honest. And we know how it is by the step. So I will basically add where the thing is, and or maybe in the center. So we bevel it and we get both of the edges basically afterwards. Now we have these bevel, basically matching top and bottom. Select these, this one also, and we make that step. You can select these also. Okay. Over here or stepping, and in between, like if you want to, like that's like a bit crazy. But if I imagine I want to, then I can try to first match the number of these. That I can select roughly like when each have it, and I can make it double. So now we can simply, or make it these points go inwards, or simply remove it, or go inwards basically. If I just show here, definitely we need to match because we have them shuffled a bit. I think we needed more. Wait, let me see. So we need to match all these points. So basically these points we which are not ridgy or have ridge, you can simply, you know, push them down. So in solid we get something like that, which do not look good, but we get some silhouette. No, no, I believe that even if you add this step is fine. Don't need more than that. Okay, so it's totally fine. So say go. Let me open up another Blender. And we'll do the mountain. Okay, so this it's a little bit manual work. And if you can just make steps, so at least we can see this. And with definitely we need, if we can go manually, we can. Okay, that will be fine too. But from a distance, it doesn't matter if it has mesh or not. It will be fine. Like for example, these. Okay. So it normally you can see a little bit of depth in those. Here it's not that much, but you can see a little bit by shade smooth. This one weighted normal. You see, so from here you can't tell much, but only the silhouette will tell how it is. So yeah, that's the only thing this usually matters in here. There is a mountain, church, landscape, mountain. Yes, pretty huge. View, let me add another zero here. If you have any questions, you can keep popping up. So this one I felt have less geometry compared to other one, and we can actually take it to one machine and Gaia again to have much better geometry. Um, so if I open up one machine, I definitely sure you can have mesh in here. Basic noise file input. Let's see if it take mesh. And I think it's hide with is that, and let me just check quickly. I forget it somewhere you have basically maybe it's have exporter. I remember like you can import mesh and then you can convert it to hide. Maybe it's in, can we can I search mesh geometry or something? No utility. See, I remember. No. Hmm. Let me try if it takes it. I don't think it's gonna take, but let's see. Well, yeah, it's okay. Type hide video. So we have it here. We can use not this one. We could open an additional view. Mm, no worries. So here we have what it says something could not load. Let's have, and we can simply have erosion on top of it and simply export it again as mesh. And we have natural, mm, coast erosion. Why I don't have any data? I don't think it's taking it. I don't think it's taking the height map. Maybe next time we should do. I will do it next time. But what I needed was, why just need more geometry, and let's export it back. These are the mountains. Maybe because of Nanite only it's acting that way, but we can definitely, because this two need to match also. Yeah, so we'll keep. Hmm. How many polys it created? Oh, it got 1 million. That's why. Definitely don't need to have that many. And this is one of the live stream we made. It's the previous one we made, Vista, actually from Google Maps. We created it, Vista basically. So let me see if we in the foliage. Mm, not here. Biome. Yeah, aspen and chestnut we had. So now there is not much variation. This is chestnut, I believe. So to clean that up, we needed to. This one I will do later on. Is don't need to church trees. Let me import it in here. So this one was our thing. So if I show you in here, it will have, you know, crazy amount of material. So we can select and know where from our main leaves are. Like this is the leaves, and if we have twigs, we can put same bark. Select which one is it. So this is the one. So this is bark. Did not select anything, so this is, I have nothing. This have branches which I will again assign the bark. So some of the things are there. Here, assign. assign. Now leave back. So now they're like double mesh, is it? I don't think so. So assign the same thing. So now we have two materials in here. So all these can go. So now we have two materials, like one bark, one leaves. And the leaf texture we already made, so that can work. So this is what we have to do on all of them. And I export it back on mesh biome trees aspen, and there are a bunch of them. And this is the one we had. Simple. Okay, so this is what I need to do on basically all the trees. Again, this is like basically manual, uh, not so much fun work. So that's why I did not do it. I was lazy also. So yeah, this is good, and I'm not sure. And we will just look at this thing. I will go through all these things next time, and we're gonna look at some entries and feedback. Okay. Let me see if anyone have question. Okay. Everybody, yeah. So just go crazy. Okay. So here is our Discord which we posted. So let's check if we got some new one. And recently active. New entry. I think there is new entry yet. So let's just go through railway station. And I remember asked like I'm actually how getting this right. The long not merging. Yeah, we covered this, and nice. I hope this is procedural. This will work. Nice. Looking good. Hmm. And there were this all these different props we have to place manually. That's the part of the big levels. I remember asking here approach the basically. So all these smaller props, and even this can you can leave it in here, but I suggest like this platform you can make it on one spline. There's a shed you can put on another spline, and then props you can place manually basically. So that will be much easier approach. But overall, is focus on one part. It's coming along really well. Good stuff. Okay, so change the texture of the buildings with more damages and edge and what is painting, and some small tweaks are in there. Now working on doors, big frames, and more props. Hmm. Yeah, love these damages and everything. Suddenly got darker for some reason, but overall good start. This one also look different now from the last time. Maybe it's lighting, but maybe you added a did you see this was the last time. This time maybe the lighting is falling directly on top, so it's shining basically. This is good. So basically at the point we need to focus on one thing at a time in there. Probably loving the thing, and as you said you're gonna add more variation. So basically all these windows and everything there are, you can add if there are some like these plants and everything, these spots you can add variation in those, so we can showcase all the windows are different. And even the if some windows, if we have like window opening things are there, but overall it's good. Like I'm loving it. Like this lighting works better because this one is directly on top of that. This is our main key point to show things. um Maybe how we can add uh, more interest like this. Overall the tiles are like same color, we can add variation in the color, like maybe so to add more. Maybe it rain and showing the wet thing, that's why. But because damage and everything, we don't want to make it like fully grim, gritty, and noisy. Also, it's good we have it. We can keep them subtle. Some part like these things are okay because rain and you get some leaks. But overall, I believe like it, so it don't become like deserted. Like there it is like old basically. So we keep the variation in the color and all these damage and everything, but also not try not to make it super old. But it's good. Like overall, like I love the details. You added more in there. Yeah, these all these things are shining and the lighting also helping it a lot. This thing. And you can add some light and you can showcase this a little bit. We move the camera a little bit forward, but what is it? Let's work on this detail on this also. Tower. Let's make it more detailed and more interesting. That's a nice. Okay, this is the one, and how we can make it because it's in the center, so which is fine for some part. I was thinking like if we can make it rule of third, basically, which is good. Good. And make the sky blue also. Love to see like it's look grayed out for some reason. So yeah, overall good stuff, good stuff. Keep going and just focus on one part at a time. Like maybe focus on just the one building, like this building. Okay, maybe this building and the door. Focus on one that part. Well, let's try to get it good from close up. Let's try to get it good from little bit distance, like from the camera angle. And then we focus on maybe on this arch, which is main. Okay, so it's the fountain or water fountain, something like that. And we place these pots also for more good reasons, like in here and stuff like that. It's good, overall good. Like it, like it. um Good stuff. Okay, and a Tory, yeah, look better than before. Yeah, it was like noisy, no? So really good. Yeah, have much more formations. Like here we still need more formations here. It look, she's simply poking out, we need more here. Now you have water as a pond, so add water lilies on top. What this spot was? What is this one? Is this old one, or is it like the one at distance? Like what this is? I think it's the distance one. Or like if you want to make it a bit more interesting, this image, for example, right? So I would say just to make the pond throughout, remove this one, and this foliage is like too much everywhere. Make it empty. I mean, you can add a bridge, this red color bridge to across this pond, basically. That would be interesting. And the Tory, there are two of them, which is fine. But I think you could have get away with one only, but it's totally fine. Overall, there like this foliage and everything is like too much, in my opinion. This is good again. This is covering up. I think I can see pond. Pond can have lilies and the koi fish underneath it. Even if those are not animating, is totally fine. But we need to see the larger level. You see here we have larger level of chunks. You have placed rocks maybe there, but we need same level of chunks. And if whatever material you have used here, use it on that also. so it look relatable that it's a part of that thing, that it's not like something placed there and something different. And you added this, and I can see a little bit of difference. It's basically you create some mesh blocks and you can place them. For now it look, you made a large one. You can make few large blocks and you can place them. For now I can see the cards are placed multiple times and then you did not place it afterwards. So here you can add a bridge and then a bridge lead to the torii gate is totally fine. And but we need more. And this, for window close, it looks abandoned, but we have Tori and everything is lit up. So is it like a ghost story or something like that? So keep it pristine if you are making it pristine, like all the flowers and everything are there. So let's design. There is pond. This maybe you keep the pond here only. Okay, just keep pond here, a little bit more distance, just here, and this path coming from here and going there, as a harmony. So it's like this. Pen. Let me get pen. I show you. So we can, so this pond can be here. So this we can cover with bushes and everything, and then path comes from here and turn this way. Okay, so it could be from here, this wide. The path goes in, and here you can add a bridge, basically going above the thing. So what we'll do, because you have pond here and pond here, it's confusing this a bit. So what you can do, you can add this stone path and then this tiny path just turn from here, go inside here, which is good. And you clean up and make space for other things. And look at the foliage, whatever it's good you added greens and flowers and plants everywhere, but look at like what type of plants and greens they have there. Maybe they don't have that much of flowers there, which area they have. So that we have to be a little bit of sensible around that. So the pond can be larger and more clear. So then, and then there will be lilies on top, and then the koi fishes. Okay. This is the lovely looking koi fish, and the fish is here. And there is already was a pack, long time back, free pack, if I remember. If you need, I can send you. It have locally meshes with the animated fishes basically. So overall, it will look good. And they have a bridge mesh also, so which you can place somewhere, so that it become more clear. And we can remove this one, or maybe it's coming in the way basically. We can remove this one or maybe keep this one here, maybe here, so we have clear the path, because I want to see this path. And then there is bridge is visible and the torii gate is visible. Maybe move this tree a little bit on the side so the torii gate is clearly visible and nothing is blocking it off. And similarly this is blocking off whatever it is here. So we have a clear path which is going here. So then this is perfectly, if we, yeah, that's line is, if I just divide with my ugly rule of third, um this is currently on the line, which is good. And this house is in one line, which is again good. And this arch is here, which is again can, but we need more shape variations, something like that. So we need more variation, prominent. Okay, so same material, same thing. So we have some gap in between, and then the path clearly going in, and reduce the number of foliage and everything. This should be controlled. It's good. Overall, it's good. Like we have some dark, some highlight area. Overall, it's going good. and we'll send the link again. Sorry, when I decided to stop working on environment for now, I put a full focus on the personal project. Instead, it's a horror game. Got my shells into engine. Mm, okay. And ooh, AdWords, something very colorful. Hmm. This look like sand. It should be stone, no? Like concrete stone. Overall, it's going good. Going good. Again, as we show, like you just put some damage and decimate it, get the really low poly mesh, bring it in, and place it around. It could be just simply a bevel with some segments, and you can have like three, four, and you can scale it up and down and place it. That will be totally fine. It will add more detail. And here I'm definitely sure if you want to keep a dirt, then place some stone blocks. But I believe it will be like stone blocks or something like that. I don't know. We do we have pin concept art? No, it's definitely dirt, but it's not like sand. It's dirt, not sand from beach. So you keep the dirt, and so it's grabbed by stone. Maybe we can add some stone in there, but it's totally fine. Whichever you want to have it. Like if you don't want to have stone slabs all over, totally up to you. Don't have it. Okay. Overall, coming good. Add more uh, colors and assign these wooden one to all of them, whichever need, and the dirt, and we'll see how it look. Maybe this one is supposed to be red. No, Tory Gate is red. So this is red Tory Gate. So we don't have it that much. Wooden is brown, definitely is totally so. But Tory Gate make it reddish. It don't look red. Maybe it is red. It's look creamish. So maybe we can saturate the color more. But overall, good stuff. Good stuff. Continue. Continue now. That's good. That's good. Coming along. This is coming along. Let's bring the texture to all and everything. Okay, everything we have, and let's add. There is the stone, right? For now, like because the what is the problem currently I'm feeling is like the scale is feeling off because in the concept art we have some meshes, some rocks and stones. On top of that, we have shrines and everything. But currently, we have made the shrine, which is not wrong. You can make the whole shrine on itself as well, which is totally fine. Then we can reduce the trees. Okay, we can reduce the trees to either just put them on the floor here, like this one is growing, so it can grow off from here and going outside, but and the other one not on top of it basically, but on the ground from here behind the Tory lantern, it's growing and going on top. Okay. The other one we can remove, so we can have one tree here, one tree here, and the one big tree maybe behind there is growing, something like that. So rather than growing on top of the structures, because on the top, like it mostly will be flower pot and something like that. So even this is fine. We make the whole structure not to make the stones and everything. So that's totally fine. Okay. But we need some small level details. For now, it feels like much chunkier. Like even this tile scale, right? You see the human scale is this one. These tiles are like this big usually. Right? It could be maximum, but it's like the half of my head. But it's like currently look like larger than head. So the scale thing is currently here. Maybe just assign tileable texture first and see the scale, and then just add segments later on and make it. Raja. Okay. Wadham. How's it going? Oh damn. Big less. Um, Materials for some don't match. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that makes sense. In there, even if it don't match, like you can change the tweak as you are already doing. So on these things, just assign. On other things, this brown seems like rust, which keep it the same, like red or blue or some other color, so it look like paint. The brown seems to look like rust. But overall, good stuff. Good stuff. Like outside window stuff is good, and but you can duplicate the same building at little bit distance and place it there. So like they can have multiple factories side by side. So little bit a cheat or work around to cover. Uh, does it go with which they're adding something underneath? That's great. No worries. Could be, yeah. So this is the tiles. If it is there, if it have those stone tiles, that's different because this seems like shingles. I don't need to worry much. Just add as I added in my scene here, this L shape. Okay. So just something to cover up the top. Simply add that. This will work too. Okay, even if it's a small one, just add that. This one is good as well. Underneath, you have something because it's a roof and nobody cares, honestly. Because you have so beautiful front and nobody gonna look at roof. It's not Assassin's Creed that someone gonna get on top. Nice. Getting into detail, Milan. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So if your globe GI is not working, you can try baking things also. We can then we can see. Uh, so yeah, so you can add lighting. Basically, we can test out the lighting. Basically, what I wanted here is like basically testing out the light, like because I can see the whole floor here, which should not be thing. We put a light here and see how it react. Overall, I want to see the how overall room look like. If it doesn't, then we can try it with the bake lighting also. After the baking, how it looks, and it should. Otherwise, we fake some lightings here and there and see if we can work it out. Okay, so this is good, and yeah, so overall good stuff, guys, and things are good. I'm feeling really tired right now, so we want to continue. So this is good. I will try to work on my scene also. So if you have any question and doubt regarding your scene, you just gonna post in there. Next session we can do again. We can cover up a little bit feedbacks here and there. Definitely, and I will work on work session. If there is something to show, maybe we will start working on continue with the church and polish the things. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, keep working on your things, and I will look forward to your updated things, and I will continue to work on my scene. And as always, keep sporting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.